Hey guys, Miss Dragon here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So we still have a lot of talking to do, so we're going to start with Josephine. Why can I not talk to Josephine?
Greetings.
Okay, investigate. So what brought you here?
Tell me how you came to work for the Inquisition again.
I'd been considering leaving my post in Antiva for a new challenge when Leliana recruited me. There's such unrest in Talos, and the Inquisition seems a promising method to stop it. It's to everyone's benefit if we prevent the Mage-Templar conflict from spreading further.
Is Order why you signed on?
So was it the prospect of stability that drew you here?
The full impact of the Mage Rebellion has yet to be felt, and that was before the death of the Divine. The violence must be curbed before we see it turn to full-scale war.
Let's just go. I absolutely agree.
I can only imagine the bloodshed if it escalates further.
I'm afraid history holds many examples of what will happen if it does.
Indeed. How did you meet Liliana?
How do you and Leliana know each other?
We moved through similar circles in Norlay. I believe we actually met in Val Royaux. Leliana was quite an accomplished player of the game by then.
What's the game?
What exactly do you mean when you say the game?
Forgive me. The game refers to the slow duels of influence among the noble and powerful of Orlais. It's a rather light-hearted name for the matter, but Orlesians are fond of playful touches.
Tell me about yourself. What does your family do?
What business are the Montiliers in exactly?
We began as merchants. My ancestors founded the first trade routes to Rivain. We once sent entire fleets across the Waking Sea.
Once?
But not anymore.
No. These days, our vessels are a touch more modest.
Tell me about your work.
What did you do before coming here?
I had the great honor of serving Antiva's crown as ambassador to Orlais. I'm also first in line to become the head of House Montilier, though my siblings attend to our mercantile affairs.
Are you doing this for Antiva?
How strong are your past loyalties?
I would never have given up my position if I did not intend to fully commit to the Inquisition. We cannot fall back on borders. Antiva is as threatened as any country by the rebellions. If anything, the alliances I forged there may help our current cause.
Will we have other causes?
Do you think the Inquisition will continue after we seal the breach?
If we prove ourselves by healing the breach, people may turn to us for other things. Protection, counsel, justice. The Inquisition offered these once to those in need.
Do you believe I'm holy?
Tell me, do you believe I was saved by Andraste at the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I should much like to believe so, Your Worship. The miracles Andraste performed were so long ago, they're difficult to picture. If it were truly her and the Fate who saved you, well, in any case, many already believe you walk in the Maker's light.
Let's speak later.
Farewell. Greetings.
What are your duties?
What exactly does your job entail?
I meet with ambassadors from various factions and countries and cement alliances with them. We are a young cause. Diplomacy is essential to our credibility.
So you're a representative.
Then you speak for the Inquisition with these nobles.
I do. Someone must foster goodwill on our behalf, as well as prevent controversy as news of us spreads.
Are we that controversial?
How heavily are our actions scrutinized?
Make no mistake, every noble house, every throne is waiting to see what the Inquisition does next. Many are willing to pledge support, if offers are made in just the right fashion. I intend to see that they are.
Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Okay, how are our guests? I don't
Any
think we have
visiting
any.
dignitaries I should watch out for?
Sir Griffith of Denerim, a most distinguished knight of the realm. He's defeated darkspawn, slain demons, chased down abominations. Just don't ask him about it over dinner. He spares no detail.
Wonderful. Alright, let's move on.
My creator, judge me whole. Find me well within your grace. Touch me with
Let's
fire that I
see.
be cleansed. Tell me I have sung to your approval.
Okay, so let's go outside and we will have a chat. So let's go find Cassandra and
Many
then
wounded, and not enough bandages to go
we'll
around.
go find Cullen and then we should be good to go to the Hinterlands. So,
Heaven has been filled with silence. I knew then, and
they
crossed
should be
my
both
heart.
down here. Alright, so Cullen's over there, here's Cassandra here. Hello, Cassandra.
Ugh.
Let's see. Are you alright?
Worried? Is it that obvious?
I'm afraid so.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
What do you believe?
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You don't think I'm chosen?
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
What happens next?
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done,
Lovely
I
view.
pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
Oh, camera angles, how awful you are. Okay, let's... It's too late to turn back.
Isn't it a bit late to worry about it now?
We have only just begun.
Indeed.
My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
You, glad to hear it.
Can't say I'm not grateful to hear that.
I can be harsh, I know.
And that's why we love you, Cassandra.
You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
I believe in elven gods.
I'm Dalish. I believe in our own gods.
And there's no room among your gods for one more? I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Yes. Alright, Cassandra, let's have a chat.
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
Tell her.
My clan never stayed in one place for long, though we primarily roamed the free marches.
Oh, I didn't think your people roamed that far north, but clearly I'm mistaken. I'm told some members of your clan might still be alive. Do you intend to go back?
Let's say eventually, perhaps.
I might, once this is done.
It will not be the same once you do.
Aw. Tell me about yourself.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
Aw. I want to be best friends, Cassandra. Here, let's say I'd like us to be closer.
Is there any harm in us becoming a little closer?
Plenty.
Oh.
Is that right?
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentecost, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
Let's say you're Navarran royalty?
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentecosts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentecosts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
So you're not on good terms.
So not on very good terms with your family, then?
I do not visit, if that's what you mean. The Pentecosts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
What happened to your brother?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
When we become best friends. Tell me about Navarra.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus, I did not see Navarra, the real Navarra, until much later. By then, I realized I knew it not at all.
What about your parents?
Your uncle? What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family, and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a Mortalitasi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Mortalitasi?
Your uncle was a Mortalitasi?
A death mage. He still is. My countrymen do not burn the dead, they bury them in special crypts. The Mortalitasi supervise the crypts, like priests. Uncle Vestalis oversees the grand necropolis. Navarrans spend more time honoring dead relatives than they do with living ones. It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings. I will never understand it.
You worked for the Divine.
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
What is a right hand?
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You believed in her.
You thought she could really change things?
Justinia knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
How did you become the right hand?
So, what's the story about you becoming the right hand?
Sweet Andraste, do you really want to hear that?
Yes.
It was, what, 18, 20 years ago? Some still discuss it like it happened yesterday. The tale gets bigger each time it's told. I barely recognize myself within it now.
That's how stories work.
That's what happens with stories that become legends.
I am not a legend, nor was I then. I was a young woman barely out of training. To hear others tell it, I alone saved divine Beatrix from a horde of dragons sent to assault the Grand Cathedral. Rather impressive for such a young seeker, wouldn't you say?
And the truth is?
I stumbled upon a conspiracy to kill Beatrix. A Templar Knight Commander was at its heart. And there was a dragon battle at the Grand Cathedral. But I had help from loyal mages who rallied to the cause. They freed the dragons from magical control. Without them, the Divine and I would both have died. Yet I became the right hand, and they are forgotten.
We'll say, what became of the mages?
What happened to the mages that helped you?
They went back to their circles, with rewards and privileges and Most Holy's gratitude. Many of them died at the conclave.
Aw. You're delightful.
You're delightful. You know that.
No, I do not know that.
I just love
I
that
object.
response.
There is nothing delightful about me.
I beg to differ.
I think I preferred you in the stocks.
Oh, Cassandra's adorable. Alright, that's all for now.
I'll let you get back to work.
Alright, bye Cassandra. I have to go talk to Cullen now.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
I'm glad I'm here.
I just hope I can help.
As do we all. It is enough that you would try. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
I believe the mark will help.
I must have this mark for a reason. It will work. I'm sure of it.
Provided we can secure aid, but I'm confident we can. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
Oh, I love him. He was my first completed romance. So, I like your enthusiasm.
No, but if you have one prepared, I'd love to hear it.
Another time, perhaps. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Yeah.
Commander, Sir Ryden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
And off he saunters. Alright, now we have to chit-chat with him. There he is. Yes.
Was there something you needed?
Tell me about Templar life.
I'd like to know more about the Templars.
If you need insight into what the Order is doing now, I'm afraid I can't offer more than you already know. Anything else, I will answer as best I can.
Awesome! How are Templars trained?
What does Templar training involve?
There is weapon and combat training. Even without their abilities, Templars are among the best warriors in Thedas. Initiates must also memorize portions of the Chant of Light, study history, and improve their mental focus.
Did you enjoy it?
Did you enjoy your training?
I wanted to learn everything. If I was giving my life to this, I would be the best Templar I could.
You were a model student.
I wanted to be. I wasn't always successful. Watching a candle burn down while reciting the Chant of Transfigurations wasn't the most exciting task. I admit, my mind sometimes wandered.
Tell me about their vows.
Do Templars take vows? I swear to the Maker to watch all the mages. That sort of thing.
There's a vigil first. You're meant to be at peace during that time, but your life is about to change. When it's over, you give yourself to a life of service. That's when you're given a filter, your first draft of lyrium and its power. As Templars, we are not to seek wealth or acknowledgement. Our lives belong to the Maker and the path we have chosen.
Are there vows of celibacy?
A life of service and sacrifice.
I'm
Are Templars
sorry.
also expected to give up physical temptations?
Physical? Why... why would you... That's not expected. Templars can marry, although there are rules around it, and the Order must grant permission. Some may choose to give up more to prove their devotion, but it's not required.
I gotta keep going. What about
Have
you?
you?
Me? No. I've taken no such vows. Maker's breath. Can we speak of something
Oh,
else?
he's so cute. Okay, next. What do Templars do?
Before coming here, my keeper suggested I avoid Templars. Do they do anything besides hunt mages?
Templars protect against the dangers of magic. Before the Order left the Chantry, that meant serving in a circle. They were also tasked with tracking apostates or fighting demons inevitably summoned by the weak or malicious.
What do you think of mages?
What do you think of mages? Are they all a threat?
I've seen the suffering magic can inflict. I've treated mages with distrust because of it, at times without cause. That was unworthy of me. I will try not to do so here. Not that I want mages moving through our base completely unchecked. We need safeguards in place to protect people, including mages, from possession at the least.
Why did you become a Templar?
Why did you join the Order?
I could think of no better calling than to protect those in need. I used to beg the Templars at our local chantry to teach me. At first, they merely humored me. I must have shown promise, or at least a willingness to learn. The Knight Captain spoke to my parents on my behalf. They agreed to send me for training. I was 13 when I left home.
That's not very old.
13? That's still so young.
I wasn't the youngest there. Some children are promised to the Order at infancy. Still, I didn't take on full responsibilities until I was 18. The Order sees you trained and educated first.
What about your family?
What about your family? Did you miss them?
Of course, but there were many my age who felt the same. We learned to look out for one another.
You've lived in the Circle.
You've lived in the Circle. What was a typical day for a Templar there?
Typical. The last time I was in a circle was right before it fell apart. Nothing was typical.
Before that, then?
Certain rituals require a full guard. A mage's howling, for instance. I've attended a few. Most of the time, you merely maintain a presence, on patrol or in the circle, ready to respond if needed. Mages pretend to ignore that presence, but they're watching you just as closely.
Do you not speak to the mages?
Do Templars and mages never speak to each other?
Some do, but Templars are supposed to maintain a certain distance from their charges. If a mage is possessed or uses blood magic, you must act quickly, without hesitation. Your judgment cannot be clouded. Of course, ignoring one another does nothing to foster understanding.
Yep.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
Another time, then.
Weren't there more things?
Did you need something?
Yeah, there are. Tell me about yourself.
I should get to know you better. We are working together after all.
What would you like to know?
All right. Where are you from?
How to act for Reldon. My esteemed Lady Sidonia. I'd like to take full responsibility for Lady Marchalette's odd behavior of late. You see, we recently began the study of history. I thought that it would do the young mistress some good to be exposed to all Thedosian cultures and not just Orlais. It was a foolish thought. Regrettably, your dear daughter has taken a particular interest in Ferelden folklore. She first developed an affinity for King Cullen, which seems to have devolved into borderline infatuation. She stared at me, eyes wide, when I told how he unified the barbarians with his allegedly incomparable might and charisma. Every time I tried to move the lesson on to something more important, she insisted. I tell her again about Callahan. How the Ferelden say his hair was twice as yellow as the sun, and his chin more chiseled than the tallest peak in the Frostback. Twice now I've had to tear down drawings she stacked up in her bedroom of the man shirtless. Then we moved on to the werewolves, which was even worse. As you may already know, the Fereldyns venerate the folk heroes Dane and Hafter. Dane was said to have been a werewolf, and Hafter to have descended from one. No enlightened man or woman could ever view such beast people with anything but revulsion. But you know Fereldyns and their love of wildlife. Unfortunately, these tales of the wolf men set the little mistress's imagination afire. When she suggested we put on a play for you and her lord father, I could not say no. I'm afraid that's why Marshallette was running through the mansion wearing wet furs and frightening the chambermaids. She was rehearsing a scene in which Hafter drives back the Darkspawn. I've been informed that some priceless family heirlooms were destroyed amidst all that confusion, and I cannot fully express my dismay. I understand if my abject failure as a tutor results in my immediate dismissal. A letter from Brother Bernard to his former employee.
I grew
That's
up in
funny.
Ferelden near Homley. I was
Oh.
transferred to Kirkwall shortly after the Blight. This is the first I've returned in almost 10 years.
Haha. Varric's from Kirkwall.
Varric's from Kirkwall. Did you two know each other?
I knew he was friends with the champion of Kirkwall, but little else. We've spoken more since I joined the Inquisition, largely at Varric's insistence. Apparently, I spend too much time with a serious expression on my face, and it's bad for my health.
Yes. Tell me about the Blight.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight. Did you fight Darkspawn?
No. I was stationed at Ferelden's Circle Tower. The Circle had troubles of its own. I remained there during the Blight.
Aw. What happened at the Circle?
What happened at the Circle Tower?
Few who survived the Blight have fond memories of that time. I would prefer not to speak of it.
Aw, he doesn't talk about it until you gain more friendship with him. You were away a long time.
You haven't seen Ferelden in 10 years. Are you glad to be back?
I was not sorry to leave at the time. I did not expect to return. Now, between the Divine's murder and the breach, I've arrived to find nothing but chaos.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Tell me about Kirkwall.
What was Kirkwall like?
While I was there, Canary occupied and then attacked the city. The Viscount's murder caused political unrest. Relations between mages and Templars fell apart. An apostate blew up the Chantry, and the Knight Commander went mad. Other than that, it was fine.
Tell me about the rebellion.
What happened between Kirkwall's mages and Templars?
You were at the Conclave. You must have heard people speak of it.
Yes, but you were there.
There was tension between mages and Templars long before I arrived. Eventually, it reached a breaking point. There was fighting in the streets. Abominations began killing both sides. It was a nightmare.
How did it end?
What happened then?
The Templars should have restored order, but Red Lyrium had driven Knight Commander Meredith mad. She threatened to kill Kirkwall's champion, turned on her own men. I'm not sure how far she would have gone. Too far.
So you opposed her?
I stood with the champion against her, in the end. I should have seen through Meredith sooner.
That's all for now.
I'll let you return to your work.
Another time, then. Was there something you needed?
Anything. Why did the Templars leave?
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
What changed?
But the Templars have served the Chantry for ages.
And in that time, they've come to take the Order's services for granted. Templars risk their lives against blood magic, demons, abominations, to feel as if those efforts are dismissed. I may disagree with the Order's actions, but I'm here as proof of that. But I sympathize with their frustrations.
Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
Tell me about your colleagues.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
Josephine?
What do you think of our ambassador?
We have little in common. How she delights in meeting with nobles all day is beyond me. But I enjoy working with her.
Liliana?
How do you like working with Liliana?
The Inquisition would not exist without her. I may not always agree with her methods, but she's more passionate about our cause than anyone. Cassandra may have declared the Inquisition publicly, but Liliana is just as responsible for its formation.
And tell me about our soldiers.
Are you satisfied with the Inquisition's forces?
Our numbers are small, but they suit our needs for the time being. Some Templars have joined us instead of following the Order. They've proven invaluable in training new recruits.
I have no more questions.
I should let you get back to work.
Alrighty-o. So, let us head back to the chantry. And,
You built for them the
we will
golden
head
city,
to
the center of all creation.
our first location, I guess. Alright, so let's summon the War Council. And we have some things to collect. So this one. Dalen. Andoran. Oh god, maybe I should learn how to talk. Andoran Atishan. It does my heart well to hear that you are safe. Our clan was visited by members of the Inquisition who spoke persuasively of the good work you are doing, as well as the fairness with which our kind have been treated by the Inquisition itself. I know that Clan Llewellyn has little by way of gold, but I gave the messengers some of our healing herbs, as Silas blessed us with abundance in our recent foraging. How do you pronounce that? I don't know. We would be a distraction if we came to the Inquisition itself, our hunters arguing with the humans, as they so easily do. Nevertheless, if you need aid, send word, and we are with you. Dureth Shiral, Keeper Istimithorial Llewellyn. And then, my dear Liliana, your author friend is truly a mystery. Our search uncovered only a string of foreign accounts. The trail of coin led from Antiva to Tevinter to the Free Marches and Orlais. Someone hid their tracks well, but not well enough. Your writer is in Kirkwall, and remember, you owe me a favor. God, I think that's Varric's Amulet of Power. And we gathered some coin. Awesome. So, let's address a nobleman's concerns. Harold, your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason, and darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my land. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates among them, filthy savages tearing at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated at the conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my land. Prove your loyalty, and I will see you richly rewarded for your faith. Praise the light. Lord Kildarn of Freldon. Okay, so we take advantage of his raving. My spies can harass the refugees into moving somewhere else to win this favor. We could send a few patrols, but I would prefer they help the refugees, not this Lord Kildarn. Or, yes, Lord Kildarn, a pariah even among his peers. Let us send a polite refusal and nothing more. So I'm gonna do Josephine.
At your service.
Because that seems like a good idea. And then the Terran of High Ever, to whom it concerns, the Turner of High Ever wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of Divine Justinia V. The Most Holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace, and we had high hopes that her conclave would succeed. We will hold a vigil in High Ever in remembrance of Justinia and cordially invite the Inquisition to attend. I know Terran Kuzland, and I knew Justinia. I can't attend, but I could write to him. Or we have a number of Freldon officers we could send an honor guard. Let's do an honor guard.
All right.
And we are just going to get some coin with Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
So now we are going to travel to the Hinterlands. And we'll take these three with us and go.
World of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
Oh, goodness. Pleased to meet you.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Okay, so we are going to be spending quite a bit of time in the Hinterlands. So I think what we'll do first, let me pull up the map here. So, what's this one? Master of Horses and Redcliffe. Okay, I think we'll probably, oops, I don't want to do that. What we should probably do is head to Mother Giselle. Is that her name? I already forgot. I'm so bad at remembering people's names. We'll head to her first, and then we'll go to Master Dennett so we can get horses. Exciting. Let's first head this way and talk to the requisitions officer.
This might interest you, sir.
Report.
What is it?
This could help us.
Anything
Nothing
else?
to report, sir.
Okay, perfect. So we need to collect all these items so that we can make this requisition. So I'm going to, is it J? Yes. Alright, so let us travel down. I think we have to go this way. So we are probably going to do, I think what I might do is kind of focus on each area to start, kind of thing. So like we'll do as much as we can in the Hinterlands, and then once we've exhausted what we can do, there's something over here. Then we'll move on to the next area and the next area and etc, etc. Because I kind of want to do, if not everything, at least the majority of stuff. So, a letter in an empty home. Brythus, I know you escaped with the other mages, and I know you'll come here. Father told you that if you ever strayed, he'd put you down himself. If you're here, you know he's dead. But I'm not. I'll be killing apostates and waiting for you at Old Fennec's place to the north. I've got Father's sword and my true brothers in the Templars. Come if you're man enough. Evan? Is that Evan?
Interesting reading. Could be worth a look.
Sure. Take that. So that's basically a point of interest, I guess you can call it. Ooh, elf fruit. We'll take that. Royal elf fruit. That's even better. And some more elf fruit. Okay, let us continue. Unless... one second here. Can you... just gonna make sure there's nothing else. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Moving right along.
Mother Giselle cannot be far.
Giselle, did I call? What the hell did I call her? I gotta get better at remembering people's names 10 seconds after hearing them.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Hold. We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker. Be ready. More coming our way.
Yes, well, I'm gonna loot while we're waiting. Is that... no, there's one more. Templar defenders are super annoying because they have a shield, and anytime you try to attack them from the front, your magic bounces off the shield. So you're better off attacking from either behind...
We are victorious once more.
Or from the side. Sometimes you can catch their heads. Other times, if they move their shield, you can hit them. But, yeah.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
But...
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
You asked for me.
I'm told you asked for me.
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
It was a tragedy.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
Will that work?
That won't just make it worse.
Because you are a mage?
That too.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is their unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
Thank you.
It's good of you to do this.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate, or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call, as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us, or destroy us.
Yep.
I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
All right. Thank you for your assistance. Okay, so we need to explore.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
Yes, thank you, Cassandra. It is a very good idea. So, let's go in this house first. And steal some stuff, I guess. Okay. So let's read this. A letter to revered Mother Giselle. To my friend and faithful servant, revered Mother Giselle, the Grand Clerks tell me you have requested more aid in tending the refugees who are gathering in and around Redcliffe. Your efforts are indeed most appreciated, although in the future, when you are asked how many refugees will be helped by your efforts for requisitioning purposes, requisitioning, oh dear God, I cannot read. Will be helped by your efforts for requisitioning purposes. It may help if you provide an actual numerical answer as opposed to the worthy but unspecific as many as we can. It breaks my heart to see this war across the Maker's land, Giselle. I would that you were here with me at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. Your words have calmed many irate minds over the years, and we will not lack for those at the Conclave. Still, I am glad that the refugees have you to care for them. Too many in the halls of power have forgotten our faithful. If any pressure you to accommodate their views, you must let me know at once. Maker willing, this war shall all be over soon, Giselle. Be well and go with my blessing. In service of the Maker, Divine Justimia V. I shall take that, Alfred, thank you. There's something sparkly on my map.
Yes.
Ah, down here. Ah, I think it's loot from, yeah, it's loot from the battle still. Weapon fragments.
If you say so.
Yeah, there's stuff all over the place. So we'll grab this
Could
stuff
be better.
first. And ignore the weirdos laughing to themselves.
Good day.
Maker be with you.
Okay. Now,
Is anything we can do? Just that.
so let's first grab this. Saga of Tirda? Bright Axe, Avar Mother. 7th stanza. Tirda Bright Axe, dwarf friend chieftain, with her leaf-eared lover lay, woke she did to love sweat morning, lover gone in light of day. Dream words whispered, spoken soft, still the silence crushed and crashing. Dead her tribe, unless a child could keep her line in warrior fashion. Evolvar, so named the lover, called our journey yours and mine. One day child of Tirda's blood, Morganen in strength must shine. Lovers' whispers to obey. Hender, dwarf prince, friend in passion. Babe produced to serve the line. The Avar tribe her name are taking. My goodness. I struggled with that. Alright, let's talk to you.
Please, somebody, my wife needs help.
What's wrong?
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath, like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Cool. Okay, another quest. Then we have a shop here. I'm gonna take a peek at the shop and see if there's anything interesting to buy. Okay. So, let's
It's just what I heard.
go up this way.
I'm pleased to hear it.
And we will go into this home, I think. Letter found in a Redcliffe home. Father, I'm going into the mountains to join the people up there. They're making sense right now when the rest of the world's not. We can't tend the fields since Master Dennett and his wife sent us all away for safety, and I can't just stay here and watch the refugees starve outside our home. You and Mother should come, Father. You'll be safe up there. The mages have no quarrel with the people in the mountains, and even the Templars don't harass them. Nowhere else outside of Redcliffe is safe from the Maker-cursed war or the demons pouring out of the sky. But you won't come, will you? You'd rather stay on our tiny bit of land because it's ours. So be it. It's yours until those madmen catch you in their fight. And then you and Mother will just be 2 more charred corpses in a burned-out village. I'm not staying to watch you die like a fool. Hindel. Aw. There's the Mother. And it doesn't look like we have anything else to look at, so we will move on to the next spot. Take this out route. Let's go to this house first, I think. Is there something on that roof? Hang on. No. No, there isn't. We could just climb on the roof for absolutely no reason. Very cool.
What do you mean?
Let's let's head back over here. And we'll go inside this house. And see. Oh, here's something to read. Healer's note at Redcliffe Crossroads. Low on elf fruit. Send girl out tomorrow to gather more. Send girl. Send village boy with her. Fighting closer. Redcliffe closed gates. Refugees staying by crossroads now. Treated refugees. Illness and stomach trouble from eating spoiled food. Burn marks consistent with magic attacks. One elderly refugee had bone sickness, made worse by fleeing village when apostates attacked. More refugee arrivals. Elf fruit, spindle, weed low. Treated slash wounds, contusions, internal bleeding. 6 treated, 2 eased to Maker. Reported Templars attacked them as suspected apostates. Treated frost cough at crossroads. Sent letter to Redcliffe asking for blankets. No response. Widow Tane passed in sleep. Treated hunger shivers at crossroads. More refugees. Burns and contusions. Severe bleeding. Caught in fighting between apostates and Templars. Amputated arm to save girl. Will die without more elf fruit anyway, but too dangerous to gather more. Girl running high fever. Refugees found. Merchant wagon burning on way to crossroads. Matched old Vin's wagon. No bodies, but everything in wagon taken. No more supplies coming. Think girl will make it. Use last of elf fruit. Making poultices from whatever I can find. Telling refugees to boil anything they eat or drink. Too many sick. Giselle came. Said Inquisition help is not far behind. Fighting outside. Sounds like Templars and mages both. Refugees scattered. Someone outside screaming. Have to help. From a journal belonging to the old healer who lived at the Redcliffe Crossroads and was believed to be killed in the fighting. Alright.
You say you've witnessed past events in the Fade, Solas, or the memories of them. But the Fade distorts reality. Surely it cannot offer a true reflection of what occurred.
Are your own memories any different? The truth is never precise, regardless of where you are.
Indeed. Anywho, while my children fight, we shall continue exploring. So I'll talk to, I think there's a lady, yeah. Hello.
I have heard stories about you, Herald of Andraste. I am Enchanter Elendra. I hope you find a way to end this foolish war.
I shall do my best. You're not with the rebels?
If you're a mage, why aren't you with the rebel mages?
I was an enchanter in the College of Equitarians. We wanted tolerance, not war. By rights, I am sworn to join the rebels. But I had friends among the Templars. I will not fight them. I know my own strength. I have no fear of demons. I will keep to myself and harm none.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Good day.
So she is part of a quest line, but obviously we haven't found the prerequisite for that, so we cannot do anything with her. I need to go up this way.
If you say so.
And talk to this guy.
That's the last of the bread. Going to be a long, hungry night.
What's the problem?
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now, though. More likely to find mages than mutton.
Goodbye.
Good luck.
What the hell is
Luck
going on
won't
over
put
there?
fat on your ribs.
Anyways, so I just realized my face cam was bugging out in OBS, so I don't know how long that was going on. But whatever, I guess. If it does it again, I'll see if I can fix it somehow. Hunter's view of the Mage-Templar War. The words in this note have many misspellings and are scrawled in a clumsy hand. Mother Valerie said things I saw won't get out of my head lest I put them somewhere else. She told me write it down. It's a long time since I did letters, but I'll try. I saw refugees in the hills. I was there to hunt. I saw them but did not say hello, because I was on the trail. The refugees were going to Redcliffe. They were slow and bent over when they walked like old men. Templars came. They talked to the refugees. They hit them. The refugees gave food. Then mages came. The mages used fire. Everyone burned. I was in a bush. They did not see me. Some Templars killed the mages. The mages ran. The Templars wanted to run after them. A refugee was still burning. His arm went up to a Templar. The Templar used his sword. It went up and down, up and down. There were pieces of black. He stayed while other Templars ran after mages. He took things from bodies. One body was moving. It had long hair and burned dress. The Templar started to take off his armor, and I shot him. I went down to the lady. She made little noises, and her eyes looked at me. Then she died. I want it to go out of my head, please, Maker. I've been good. I want it to go out of my head. Jeez. That's... ugh.
We'll make good use of it.
Yes. So was I supposed to be?
Mages, Templars, bandits, demons.
Hang on.
Making it hot.
So the hunter, I already talked to him.
Good luck.
We have to kill 10 rams, or well, sorry, we have to collect meat. 10 pieces of meat from rams. So it might take more than just 10 rams. Oh, there's some elf fruit over here. Come on, you can do it. Climb the... Okay, we'll take the long way around. Take the elf fruit. Is something else is sparkling? Is it not? Here. Yes. Okay. So, let's see. Where do we need to go? Let's head this way.
True enough.
And talk to this guy.
More cold weather coming. Fool villagers. Where are their coats?
People are cold.
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything when the mages and the Templars went crazy. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies, just haven't been able to find them.
Bye.
Farewell.
And to you.
So basically, there should be apostate caches randomly spread around the Hinterlands that we need to find and loot for blankets, and that is how you do that quest. And there's more Alfred. So let's go over here. And should be, yeah, Corporal Vale is over here, so we'll talk to him. Hey.
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
Any concerns?
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
You said people might starve.
You were concerned about refugees starving.
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who had some ideas.
People are cold.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw Lyrian. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
So we've pretty much talked to most of these people. Tell me of the Templars.
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called to Val Royeaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile their order's good name.
Tell me of the mages.
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
Tell me of the Horsemaster.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the mages and Templars are done killing each other.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Okay, power. Stabilize areas by sealing fade rifts, expand the reach of the Inquisition by setting up new camps, and complete quests to gain power and influence. Spend power in scouting operations at the war table to unlock new opportunities. Gain enough influence increases the rank of the Inquisition and grants you access to unique perks. Yes, so what we are going to do is probably go grab that landmark. So it's like right here. And then we shall grab this, and then we will head here, I think. Or we could go over here. I think I'll go get a horse first. I'll go to Master Dennett so we can get a horse and we can ride around and move around a little faster. So I need to find a way up. I think it's this way. Keep picking up some elf fruit on the way around, because you can never have too much elf fruit. And iron. Iron's a good thing to grab too. Am I going the right way? I don't know, but there's a chest right here. Take that, thank you. And we'll keep... Oh, I'll loot this too, thank you. And I'll take the iron, thank you. I'll go up here. I think I'm going the right way to get the landmark. Don't actually know. Maybe not. No, I'm not, but that's okay. I think I need to get closer. Oh. Yeah, I made a mistake.
Someone help!
It's fine. I do need to heal though. I wish I had a Mind Blast type attack right now.
One down!
Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. There we go. First, rift closed in Hinterlands. So, I missed this, like, by a landslide. Okay. Well, let's see. Guess we may as well look around here.
That tower is impressive, even as a ruin.
Yes.
I wonder what dreams it might hold.
I'm sure there's some fascinating things you can dream about in there, Solus, but not today. We do not have time for dreaming at the moment. Missed some elf fruit here. Yes. I know, very exciting watching someone run around picking up elf fruit. Right. So
I confess, Solus, I am surprised you decided to remain.
Why? The breach remains a threat to us all.
Just the same. I wondered if you might leave now that we have a plan to seal it.
Ah, because I am an apostate. I might flee before the Inquisition throws me in chains. I take my commitment seriously, Seeker. Come what may, I shall see this through.
As you wish. Though I cannot guarantee what will happen in the days to come.
now, children. There's no need to fight. We can all get along. Probably. Okie dokies. More elf fruit. There is something here, but oh, excuse me. Here's our landmark. Okay, another saga. Second stanza. Thelm gold-handed, fingers greasy, jeweled rings with glitter shone, took in tribes in times of trouble, fed them fat to weaken bone. Warriors great and great in number, sun-kissed swords to fight his wars. Drake-scaled shirts their bodies covered, heart wine stained the salty shores. Told his tribes a tale of treasure, oversea to north it gleamed, whispered words to drive the droves to Golden City where he dreamed, counseled quick in dreams alone, voices wiser man ignores, pushed the tribes until they screamed, heed the dreams and cross the waking. It did not rhyme at the end. Well, anyways, not that it matters. We need to get on to that side. So we are going to travel around. Grab this elf fruit. Grab this elf fruit. Thank you. Wander over. I think it's over here. I think it's not over here. I think I have to do this. Here we go. Oh, come on. You can do it. Come on. There we go. Right. And then, climb down. Yep. And, here's a chest. Voila! Got some stuff. And some elf fruit. Exciting. Now we gotta get out. Why? I don't know why there's a black patch on the top of my head, but it's kind of weirding me out. It's probably just a graphics thing. That happens sometimes. Especially when you have modded hairs and crap. Let's just go this way. Whee! And I took fall damage. That's okay. Where's everybody? Oh, there's a ram over there. I should grab that ram. It's the next. It's probably far.
It must have been some time since the renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
Yes. Probably. Solus. Okay. We are still looting. We have some rams to find. Where am I? I want to go here. Okay, so I need to go. Yeah, that didn't help. Up there. Oh, there's a ram. There we go. Hopefully it drops some meat. Did you drop some meat? Indeed it did. There we go. We got our first piece of meat. Oh, unfortunately I'm gonna kill this fox. There's the codex. Right here. This is what I was looking for.
So, set up camp or keep moving?
We're gonna set up camp, Beric. Thank you. Right. Yes,
Nothing to
Inquisition
report, sir.
camps. You can rest, equip potions, do requisitions. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Sort of. But, oh, what is that? I need to pick that up. Give me that blood lotus. We're gonna need that later. So there, oh, there's another ram. There's another ram. Okay. Some really weird ambient background noise. There's something. This. Map to a waterfall. Yes, I'll do that at some point. If I don't forget about it. Oh look. That sucks. Now, I'm going to look at this thing.
What's with the skull?
Yes, yes. We're gonna find all the shards. 2, 3, and 4 is right there. There. Alright. So we'll have to go collect those at some point. Grab this. But, I think, my map here, shards over there, and Master Dennett's over here. So, we are actually, I think I can get him right away here, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna go up there. Yes.
Nothing to report, sir.
Thanks. I'm gonna take this iron and then I'll continue on. Should be a rail. Oh, there it is. Where'd it go? Did we get it? I think we got it. Now I just gotta find the body. Where did it die? It's iron. Shoot. Oh, there it is. Okay. Take that. Thank you. There's another one. Let's take that one out. Nice. Good job, Solus. Take that. I think while this quest is active, you get meat every time you kill a ram, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. Take this. Lake Lucius. That elf fruit. Should be more rams around here. There's usually rams over here, but whatever. I thought there was something in this. Maybe not. Maybe that's for something else. I don't remember. Is there something here? Yes. Another saga of Tyrda. First stanza. Tell the tale of Tyrda Brightaxe, mountain maker, spirit's bride. Free her people forged in fastness, made in mountains hardy hide. Wise in wisdom, calm in counsel, great in gifts, her grateful guests. Sacrifice she did to spirits, took their teachings, followed quests. Bring her axe, unbreaking crystal, stirred to flame when temper flies, gifted from her leaf-eared lover, laughing lady of the skies, busted blades of all who tried, maidens spurning all requests, Tyrda, bright axe dreamer's eyes, Avar mother of her making. Okay. I actually dislike search being V on here. It's so much easier on console because with the controller you just push in one of the sticks. Oh, so much better. But I am a console player for sure. But yes, here we are, PC, so. The Orlesian Empire. There are many lords and ladies in Battle Royale. And I mean this literally. Once the system of noble titles in Orlais was labyrinthine. There were barons and baroness and baronets and sir barons and a horde of others, each with its own origins and its own nuances of comparison. The Orlesian aristocracy is ancient and much given to competition, although nobility play the grand game, as it is known. Whether they wish to or not, it is a game of reputation and patronage, where moves are made with rumors and scandal. And scandal is the chief weapon. No gentle game this. More blood has been drawn as a result of the grand game than any war the Orlesians have fought. Of this I am assured by almost every gentleman here. As far as titles went, everything changed with the coming of Emperor Draken, who established the Orlesian Empire as it exists now, and who created the Chantry. There is no more venerated figure in Orlais. In Val Royeaux, the statue of Draken stands as tall as the statue of Andraste. Draken determined that the grand game was tearing Orlais apart, so he abolished all titles, besides his own, and Lord and Lady. I am told with some twittering amusement that this action did not end the grand game, as Draken had intended. Now the lords and ladies collected unofficial titles, rather than official ones, such as the exalted patron of Tassis Clay, or uncle to the champion of Tremise. It is a headache to remember such titles, and one winces to think of the poor doormen at the balls who must rattle them off as each guest enters the room. The aristocracy is different from Ferelden in other ways as well. The Orlesians' right to rule stems directly from the Maker. There exists neither the concept of rule by merit nor the slightest notion of rebellion. If one is not noble, one aspires to be, or at the least aspires to be in the good graces of a noble, and is ever watching for a way to enter the patronage of those better placed in the grand game. And then there are the masks and the cosmetics. I have not seen so much paint I have not seen so much paint since the kennels at High Ever. But that is another story. From Beyond the Frostbacks by Ban Teoric of West Hill, 920 Dragon. God, these names are going to be the death of me. I'm not good at pronouncing things. Okay, so here is a mosaic here. Oh God, my nose itches. I don't know why. Mosaics. Oh, mosaics. Mosaics are pain in my butt. They are scattered around everywhere, and they are collected, and the only reason you collect them is to, I think it's to read a story or something. It's just a collectible. Like, I don't know. I don't remember what you get, but it's a pain. It is an absolute pain. Alright, so I cannot do what I was thinking we can do here, but I am going to wander over up this way, because there's some enemies up here. I'm not sure if I'm strong enough to deal with these enemies. Nope. We're leaving. So, we are going to... Guys, come on. I don't know how to deselect, but whatever. It'll kick out once we get far enough away. We are going. I don't know why it hasn't whatever. I'm going to die from fall damage if I'm not careful. I gotta stop putting those down. That's annoying. Yes, wild rams are. So these are all the shards and a rift. Well, since we're here, I guess we'll do it.
Look at this. The apostates have gone mad with power.
Yeah?
I see just as many Templars.
Yeah, well. They're all crazy. Sometimes it's fun to just let them kill each other off. Is that bad? Then you just have less people to deal with. Yes.
We must continue on if we are to secure the Alliance.
Take this. Yep. What am I looking for here? What am I doing? Should be a shard. Okay, let's just take out this guy first, because he's annoying. Let's see if we can hit him with this. Oh, is he on the ground? He's on the ground. He is resisting. Hurting you. Oh hey, I'm kind of like dying, but that's okay. We can take a bit of damage. I just wasted that spell. It's fine. No big deal. Okay, let's go pick up this shard and search this burning house. I'm not sure if you can die from fire, and I'm not about to find out what it is attacking. Wait, didn't we kill these guys already? Why are you back? Am I doing any damage? I'm not. What is going on? What is happening here? I don't know. Why did they come back though? Cool. You guys done? No more being resurrected from the dead for some reason? Anyways, Cassandra's like dead, but you know, that's fine. She can heal herself later. Hopefully she has enough. Time to go into this burning building. To get out.
Here, let me try.
Yeah, come here. Thank you. It's always good to have a rogue in your body. In your body. Wow, okay. In your party. Because they can unlock doors, because you're going to run into a lot of locked doors. Dwarven Runecraft. Within the Diamond Quarter of Orzammar lies the Shaperate, a branch of Dwarven society so ancient that the dwarves themselves do not know when or where it began. They are the keepers of history for a people who have never known the sun or seasons, and who track time by the lives and deaths of kings. But they are not mere historians, they are craftsmen, for the living history of the dwarves is not written but forged. The memories, as the dwarves call their records, are runes painstakingly crafted from lyrium, which contain the actual thoughts of the shaper who made them. The making of runes is not restricted solely to the shapers. The most commonly useful kind are crafted by many members of the smith caste from lyrium and other magically reactive metals, and can imbue a variety of fascinating new properties to an item when properly applied, just as the runes of Tevinter design do. But runes are found everywhere in dwarven artwork, and not all serve a practical purpose, at least not one that's known. They are carved into houses and storefronts. They are embroidered on garments. etched in glassware, even painted on chamber pots. Lovely. The meanings of the symbols themselves are sacred knowledge kept by the Shaperate. They are not, as many surface folk believe, the written language of the modern dwarves, but rather are remnants of a lost language that predates Orzammar, the Dwarven Kingdom, and even the tens of thousands of years of history recorded in the memories. The Shaperate recognizes the meanings of a few dozen Dwarven runes. Memory, obviously, is used for their record keeping. Many have not so much been translated as inferred. Runes which decorate both armor and load-bearing architecture might very well mean strength or endurance. New symbols are unearthed now and then in the fallen tags, brought back by the Legion of the Dead and jealously hoarded by the Shapers, who struggle to find their uses and origins. Were these symbols an earlier version of the written Dwarven tongue, a language that fell into disuse, replaced by the modern King's tongue? It is hard to guess, and the memories offer us no wisdom. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. Fascinating. Okay. So I want this mosaic piece. I probably will not actively collect all the mosaic pieces, because like I said, they're pain in the butt.
That's what the skull helped you find? Right.
What?
Not ominous at all.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Varric. What was I saying? Yes, mosaics. I will probably not actively look for them because they're a pain in the butt to find. So if I come across them, I come across them. If I don't, I don't. Okay. I think that's everyone. Varric's little trap. Little spikes on the ground. Very cute. Are we being attacked again? Hi. Okay, we're good. I think I'm going, yeah, thank you.
So, who do you think is the toughest? Josephine, Liliana, or Cassandra?
I'm right here, you know.
That doesn't rule you out, Seeker.
Cullen's not up for consideration?
Curly, they just keep him around to look pretty.
Oh, Varric. We're gonna mark this and... Oh, this is red layer? Okay. We're gonna gather these 3, hit up that rift, and then move on. There is an enemy in front of me somewhere. Can I go in this building? Oh, indeed I can. I did not start on fire. And there was absolutely nothing in here, so that's very exciting. Absolute waste. That's okay. Right, so let's kill... cannot jump that fence. Let's kill you. Oh. Then we'll attack you. And I think we're good. Maybe? Where am I? This... Oh yeah, this takes me back to the crossroads. So... I will take this elf route though. I don't think there's anything inside the... Oh, I spoke too soon. There's indeed a chest with some armor. Otherwise... I think...
Hopefully the Inquisition can find some way to help these people.
Maker's breath. If I were back in the city, I could just steal some blankets.
Okay, what? Anyways. Yes, Solus. We shall do everything we can to help these people. Oh, look, a Nug. I'm not gonna attack the Nug. Run, little Nug. Be free. Hi. Thought I killed you guys already.
Make it.
Is that it? No, there's one more. Somewhere. There it is. Alright, we good? Cassandra's taking a lot of damage. Think. Okay, so there's an exclamation point over here, so we're just gonna go over here. So there's also this. There's so much to do in each area, so. Stronghold of the apostate mages. Are you tired of letting the witless fools bind you with their fear? Come to the Witchwood, follow the signs. We'll be free to work our craft, free to become the new gods we have always known we truly are. An unsigned letter written in a large and excited hand. There are enemies outside again? Like, guys, go away.
One down.
Are we gonna... What are we attacking? We good? Alright. Let's do some looting. So we are not going to go to the Witchwood thing yet. Probably. Apostates, yeah, we're not gonna do that one yet. We are going to get our shards. I just really need horses. This one's up here. There it is. And some elf fruit. Perfect. Wonderful. Wait. Take the shard. Thank you. And then there should... I think there's... Oh, there's a rift over here. A shard over here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Found it. Take that. Thank you.
You think the Inquisition could maybe find out what these things are?
Probably. No, I don't want that. Okay, go away. I really do hate that you have to be so freaking close to this stupid thing. Boop. Alright, where is this guy? Where are you? Oh, okay. I have to sneeze. No, it activated already. And I got hit. I think, yeah, okay. There's that too to... Okay. Let's kill these guys. Okay, and now we will close the rift. And that is another rift completed. So let's loot it. Thank you. Oh, okay, I got all the rifts at the foothold. Nice. There's a lot more rifts around the area, but that's fine. So we are going to grab this iron that I did not see before. Very exciting. What now? I think I just saw elf fruit. Must remember to collect that. Okay. Right here. Right here. Give me the elf fruit. Please and thank you. Thank you. Guess we'll kill some people. Solus, why are you dying? Where are you? I don't even know where you are. Solus. 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 Yeah, I don't know where Solus is. Let's do that. Nope, definitely missed him. Oh well. Sometimes when enemies die, their loot gets teleported to you for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's just a bug. But it saves me having to walk, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna keep moving on. So, I did not want to move the camera like that. So let's go in here. Yeah, thanks. I think there's more enemies. Maybe? No? Okay, maybe not. But there's a sharder here, thank you. Okay. And I don't know what this is, but hello. I've come to raid your stronghold. I don't know what you have, but I shall take it from you. Leave Cassandra alone. Did I miss? Yeah, I did. Oh well. Alright. Let's loot the place. Templar encampment. Brothers, we must listen to the call of the Maker himself, who has given us the duty to destroy these mages. By their rebellion, they have forfeited their right to live. They are not people, and any order that asks us to end this just and righteous battle is a lie. A test sent by him to separate the faithful from the foolish. Join us off the west road and fight for a worthy cause. A letter written in a crisp and educated hand. Fools, all of them. Yes, this is the red lyrium. Oh look, another mosaic. Take this. Fort Connor. Fort Connor was constructed by a young Arl Eamon after their legions were driven from Ferelden. It was named in honor of Eamon's father, who died at the Battle of Westhill, and after whom the Arl named his son. Eamon was determined for Redcliffe to stand as shining example of Ferelden's strength. He constructed Fort Connor to watch the King's Highway and protect the Hinterlands against all enemies. It proved its fortitude against Darkspawn during the Fifth Blight, suffering damage only when the Darkspawn deployed emissaries. Eamon said proudly at the time that Fort Connor was unbreakable by anything short of magic, and for that, thank the Maker we have Templars. Excerpt from Living Redcliffe by Sister Dorcas Guerin? That is a name. That is... Oof, I would not want that name. No offense. Probably said it wrong, but... Yes, I will collect the lyrium in a second, or destroy it. Sorry, we're destroying it. Okay. I don't think that would have... There we go. Here that is. Alright, that's our first batch of red lyrium destroyed. What is this? Oh yeah, we're not going there yet. We're gonna go here. Alrighty. Let's go. Let us continue on our search for Master Dennett. Anything else to loot while we're up here? Nope. Probably. There's a lot of enemies over here, though. There's not one more? There's someone somewhere. Somewhere? Did I accidentally put down a point again? I did. I gotta stop doing that. I will never stop doing that, probably. Oh, okay. Let's see, let's read this. So much reading. Templar encampment. We must be ready to fight not only the mages, but those who sympathize with them. Have not the mages blood magic to trick what? To trick the minds of the unwary? Are not most people as we know them sheep, ready to be led by those who speak with authority? The people must be protected from the mages. It is our right and our duty, but those who supply them with lyrium, those who offer them comfort and food, those who shirk their duty to supply us for our worthy fight, they are sympathizers, who have lain with demons and can breed only abominations, and they must be slain as such. We will wage our war from our camp off the west road, and we will not stop until this world is clean. A letter written in a crisp and educated hand. Yeah. They're all crazy. Every last one of them. Let's go up this way. Okay, that one's dead. Should be able to hit everybody through the trees. Probably. There's a defender. Looks like there's someone somewhere. Yeah, there's one off in the distance somewhere, but we will head that way in a second. Grab this.
The people here should leave the area. It's too dangerous.
This is their home, Seeker.
Mm-hmm. Let's go grab this here. Broken bridge. This bridge was broken recently, most likely in fighting between apostate mages and renegade Templars. And so we're not gonna go that way yet. But apparently we're not gonna climb the bridge either. Or walk on the bridge, whatever. Come on. But there is something to do over here. Alright, we got a letter. A letter found on a dead body. Take it back, take it back, take it back. Dreams won't stop until you take it back to the Western Fortress. They will never stop. You will wake up screaming and find notes written by your own sleeping hand. Take it back, or I will draw allies to do it for me. No other thing to do. Yep. And we have a little cave. Not really a cave. And there's absolutely nothing. Oh, wait. Not a cave. Just a little cubbyhole, I guess. And yeah, there's nothing there, so. Let's see. I got another exclamation point. Right, another note. A letter found on a dead dwarf. I don't care how many demons and apostates are in that area. The package was lost somewhere on the river north of those farms. Follow the river and find it, or we'll find you. That is way the heck up there. What is this? Oh, just kidding. That's the Templars in the west. We don't want to do that. We'll just leave that. Thank you. Uh-huh. Now, we're gonna go... Actually, there's some wolves over here. We'll take them out quick. Maybe I should use my attack button. Might help. Oh. Ah, it missed. There we go. Okay. Oh, not yet. There we go.
No normal wolf would fight with such determination.
The breach may have driven them mad. Or perhaps a demon took command of the pack.
Yes. You know a lot, Solus. Alright, let's go set up a camp. And... I think there's something to grab. We're gonna go hit up this house first before we set up camp. Because there is another note to read. A letter in an empty home. Endrin, they're telling everyone to leave until the mages and Templars stop burning everything down. I saw the way the merchants were looking, though. If we just flee, they'll pick our houses clean. I'm taking our little project to the cave in the hills up north. You know the one. It'll be safe there until this all blows over. Hessel. Ow, my shoulder. Guys, move your butts. I need to get out. I cannot jump that wall. Okay, so our camp is just over here. Just over yonder.
This would make a good place to camp.
Yes, yes it will, children. Thank you. Alright. And I think this is a good place to stop for today. Next time we will go talk to Master Dennett and get some horses. But until then, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!